What's up everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today's video is going to be really interesting because it's regarding the upcoming leaderboards coming to New World. Now before I jump into this, I just want to give a huge thank you to our friends over at New World Database. They were able to actually data mine this information so we can kind of get a closer look at some of the visuals and different categories when it comes to these upcoming leaderboards. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So right off the bat, we can tell that the leaderboard section is in the mode section in the game because we see Outpost Rush, 3v3 arenas, and of course this new area here called Leaderboards. We see that there's 3 different time periods in regards to how they determine the top 10. It looks like weekly, so 7 days, monthly, probably around 30 days or so, and then quarterly. I'll be interested to see if that's like a full 90 days or not, and even if like the rewards differentiate between the 3 of these. I'm hoping that they do because it would kind of suck to kind of grind super hard for an entire 3 months and then get the same reward that you did after the first week. But regardless, we can see the 5 different types of leaderboards they have. It's Mutated Expeditions, Faction War, PvE, PvP, and then Trade Skills. So if we dive into this next leaderboard image, this is the Mutated Expeditions. It looks like there's 2 different categories here. One of them is clear time, so I'm guessing, the fastest time in regards to clearing, an M10 in gold or something like that. Top 10 of those get a specific prize at the end. But I mean, like, if you think about it, wouldn't all 5 of those individuals in the group have the same clear time? I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens when it's actually launched. Also, maximum score, of course, kill mobs, kill bosses, kill named item bosses. Basically, whatever you can do to max out the score for M10s, which makes sense to me. You can see that there's different rewards here as well. Looks like some skins. Next category, Faction War. So we can see days governed, governing streak, 3 different factions here. I'm curious in regards to, okay, right there, I guess there's no rewards there, but it kind of calls out all the different kills. Attacker wins, defender wins. It'll be nice just to get some numbers behind it, and again, I mean, we at the end of the day all love numbers, right? Kind of stinks that we don't get a reward, but I get it because that would be lots and lots of awards given out left and right every quarter. Next up, looks like a different category in this Faction War segment. So right there, looks like a few things are grayed out. It kind of calls out the days governed with the different factions. Now we kind of have, I think this is like a company specific icon. So it goes faction, company, and then individual. So that makes sense too because it'll kind of call out the different company wins that you get, faction wins, and then of course individual level here. Yeah, this makes complete sense to me. Next up, we have PvE content, and it breaks it up into invasions, makes sense, trials. So when they say this, they mean like those PvE arenas where you have those orbs still to kind of unlock and actually participate in these. And then corruption breaches. People have been crazy with these lately in the fresh start servers just because they're great player XP. But I'll be curious to see how many people really start grinding these out because of these leaderboards. Next up, we have PvP content on a faction level, it looks like. So control points captured and influence earned, makes sense. The individual level here, that kind of calls out everything, right? Open world PvP, Outpost Rush with the different score and the wins. I love how it kind of has a KD ratio here, kind of giving off Call of Duty vibes. But again, we'll see how all these different PvP modes and even segments affect your overall score for this category. I think it'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, this scrolls down a little bit for it looks like the 3v3 arena, so we can see everything. Damage absorbed, we're giving some tanks some love, and of course healers here. It'll be pretty cool to see how this all goes, especially with the trade skill section. We've got all the main different areas, including fishing. So I believe that people mentioned how, yeah, right here, Legendaries. So crafting 600s. I'm curious on how exactly that's going to work with all these different areas, how fishing kind of gives you certain points based on all these other different categories, and honestly whether or not it's worth stacking up those event 600 gear scrolls, because that is a huge loophole if they actually allow those to count as points for this. I'll probably stack up to kind of see if it actually works that way, but again, who knows? We'll find out soon. But regardless, thank you again to New World Database for data mining this. I kind of love the user interface, so I'm hoping it sticks with, stays this way overall. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video and you're excited for leaderboards, be sure to let me know in the comments. And again, we are dishing out some more New World content every single week, so be sure to like and subscribe to see more. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys later.